it looks like Aqua right now is trying to fight Zeru, but he is going to die right now thanks to Zeru's lunatic upgrade. So it looks like he might have just fed Zeru a good amount of points, so Zeru could probably use the anchors more times, maybe 1 or 2 more times, though I don't think that will be enough to take down Alice's house. Like I said, oh, it looks like he just went to lunatic right now, actually. Like I said, I would actually expect him to take down these brews first, possibly shoot down the brews, and then move in with Byakurin to take down all the workers very quickly. And it looks like Aqua's just sending in a storm of workers here, just to collect from this beer pool right now. Looks like he didn't bother to go with brews, though the investment would have been probably helpful for right now. Looks like he is running out of areas to collect from, and eventually after that he can collect from pretty much here or the middle of the map, and that is probably going to get him killed. Okay, so we have CJ over here with his little small army over here. He has his lunatic level point dolls. He is going to move in, and he is going to aim after these. Oh no, never mind. He is just trying to sweep around behind, try to look for something. I would actually expect him to be able to take on these blues with his point dolls, but not this army over here. I would expect him to go and attack these brews over here. And it looks like Drugs has noticed that, yeah, those brews are going to get destroyed eventually, so he is going to pull them back over here. And we have Zeru over here trying to attack. And looks like Aqua is coming in, still at H for some reason. Even though he has upgraded up to lunatic, maybe his circles just haven't had enough time. Or maybe he was low on faith when he upgraded, so he is unable to upgrade his units to L. Okay, so we had 3 anchors attack this Eientei base right now. It has, if Aqua has been upgraded in Kaguya, and I actually don't think he has, because he upgraded Raisin instead. These things should have 6,000 HP, so taking them down will take a while, even with anchors. But right now it most likely only has 3,000 or 4,000. But it looks like he gapped it anyway. He realized that, yeah, if it stays there for any longer, it's going to be shot down, so I might as well move it. Heck, maybe for a laugh, maybe Zeru will keep firing in that direction anyway. But it looks like he's going for Alice again. I realize that's the main target right there. If Alice loses her main house, then she is going to be unable to build any units, and then has to quickly repair it before she gets stormed and dies. So let's see, we have Zeru moving over here with this cloud of UFO units, going to try and attack Aqua from the side, I'm guessing, over here. Probably best to go straight and then down to attack these circles that are just sticking out here. Looks like CJ actually has some circles over here. He had to expand a little bit, didn't have enough room, and didn't want to build anything near here, so he just moved back a little bit. And then we have Drugs that's building his houses right here for some reason. And that actually works as a makeshift wall, so it's actually not a bad idea. He gets to make his max population higher, and he gets to protect his bases a bit. So it's actually a fairly smart move, though not as effective as actual walls. It serves a multi-purpose, and it's a fairly decent strategy for both early game and late game. Both Eientei and Alice don't have very good building destruction abilities, and have to focus on units. And it looks like Zeru is just attacking Aqua over here. Looks like those blues are just going to shoot down everything they see. And CJ is moving in. He has mostly greens though, and those aren't going to do very much against his, Zeru's UFOs. He's moving in close to just try and make them more effective. So looks like he lost a good amount of them anyway. Oh, you see the lunatic red eyes barrier go up, but that's a little bit too late. And Zeru is attacking from the bottom again right now. I am not too sure if he tried to do a 2-pronged attack or he's just trying to keep the pressure, but this one was late in any case, and he is just going to focus fire down these greens 3 or 4 at a time. Looks like he is not going to be able to stand up to these point dolls over here though. CJ is very powerful right now thanks to the fact that he was able to reach lunatic with a fairly stable economy, even though his main house is being peppered right now. If I was him, I would just grab these workers right here, gap this, and then just quickly remake my base as fast as possible right here. It would only take a few seconds, and it's better than letting the opponent know that your main base is destroyed. So we mostly have Drugs over here just trying to rebuild everything. He is mostly going reds. I guess he noticed that he cannot collect wood from here, for instance, or over here. So he is going to focus completely on brews. So he is just going to spam reds like crazy. I would say that he could use red books, though I doubt he wants to use up his faith like that. They're very faith intensive, even just for a few. so he is mostly just going to likely stick to red units. Doesn't look like that is going to be a very effective though, thanks to CJ's massive amount of greens here. Looks like Zeru right here is just going to die out right now. Looks like and that stim pack is going off a little bit late right now, and all those troops are going to get damaged, but whatever, it's going to probably minimize casualties anyway. Even though it basically deals like 20% of your unit's HP, it usually ends up reducing damage anyway, thanks to the 2 times attack speed and 2 times movement speed bonus, making it one of the best spells in the game. And I just saw an anchor fly by over from Zeru. I didn't see that hit anything. I think he was hoping to hit this group of units over here, but he just missed it by a bit. I saw it go around over here. Looks like Zeru is just trying to focus on using anchors right now. It's a fairly safe idea. He can use them, and he doesn't really need to worry about losing any units. Problem is that he is most likely going to run out of points if he keeps doing it without fighting. So he has to keep sending in units to kill other things, or else he won't be able to do it anymore, so he can't be passive the entire game. And then we just have this huge mass of circles over here. Man, and we just have like this huge group by Aqua and Cjn that's trying to create as many units as possible, as quickly as possible. Looks like Aqua's beer collection over here is to stop, though. He is probably going to... Okay, yeah, looks like he will need to make brews right now because there are no more beer pools anywhere close to safety. Very most he could go for here, like I said. At least it's far away, but it's way out in the open and way away from his base. We have Zeru moving up over here, and we have drugs just building up over here. He reached L, and looks like Zeru is probably just going to try and attack from the top over here. Looks like I said, best way to attack would be here. Try to get down these circles. Most likely all these circles right here, they're very close together. SDM and UFO have a very good destroying capabilities, but sadly UFOs is only in the ships. While it is strong, there is no way that he is probably going to... He will have to move his entire proxy over here to take down these circles. Though that actually would be a good idea and will probably be worth the time. And SDMs is only in their lunatic books, and drugs cannot afford the faith to use them. And he has these 2 workers just standing here, and this one's dancing. He is probably going to try focusing on rebuilding everything else as fast as possible. Looks like he has this cluster of reds over here, and looks like CJ's units have just spotted him. He cannot take on those green point dolls. They will just rip those reds apart. The high damage and the explosion explosion on death is probably just going to damage his reds beyond. Pretty much is going to damage all of his reds, so he can't use them anymore. And he is attacking right now, and he is going for the greens, even though I just told him that. Well, I didn't tell him, but even though I just said that those greens would just tear his reds apart, probably would have been a smarter idea to attack these ranged units in the background. Maybe use Vermilia to attack. And then we have Zeru over here bringing out a white book. That is going to cost a lot of faith. I don't know on Zeru's faith collection. Looks like Zeru is safely just collecting faith over here for some reason. This blank spot here probably means that he was thinking about building a main base, but decided not to. I guess he could build the book. Though, in all honesty, it looks like it might not be worth it if he just sends his white book out later to die. So we see Kaguya actually coming out. Sho's just going to run up and use a spell right in her face. Sho's probably going to die first anyway. Kaguya's probably... Oh, actually Kaguya's spell just ran out, so she's pretty much a dead weight. But it looks like she got rid of Sho anyway in the first place. Looks like Aqua probably just has a surplus of points and is just using it to build all the units right now. And looks like CJ is trying to attack from the side, trying to get rid of this ship as quickly as possible. It's been a pain in the butt, and is probably just going to throw anchors over and over again. But looks like he does not have enough firepower. Those blues are not good enough to take down those buildings. If you went red, it might have been easier, or if you got a lot of greens and point blank shot it. But looks like Zeru's blues are just going to shoot him down anyway. I would probably focus fire on the blues first, but the fact is that if you did, then Zeru could probably just shove everything in the base anyways, and that would just ruin your entire attack. So we have Alice here using her spell for some reason. I don't actually see anything around here that could be attacking. It's going to probably cool down fast enough anyway. Probably going to be able to spend the points for it. And looks like Zeru has some units up here, some blues. Going to attack again. I think Aqua is going to be able to repair this base right now. At least I hope he is. And I don't think he will be able to do enough damage. Pretty much the army that CJ and Aqua has is a very good counter to Zeru and Drugs right now. And looks like Aqua is attacking again. Use the lunatic red eyes barrier here, but looks like the blues just backed off, so it wasn't much of an effect. Though the blues that Aqua does have were able to shoot down a good amount of reds. Probably going to see a stim pack very soon.